In a lush, peaceful meadow surrounded by towering trees and vibrant wildflowers, there lived two inseparable friends, Roro, a cheerful white rabbit, and Dodo, a curious little duckling. They spent their days hopping through the meadow, chasing butterflies and exploring new, exciting places. The sun was always shining in their world, and every moment was filled with laughter and joy. One beautiful morning, as the soft golden light filtered through the leaves, Roro and Dodo sat by their favorite spot near a sparkling stream. The soft rustle of the leaves in the breeze filled the air as they gazed at the flowing water, their little paws and feet dipping in playfully. "Roro, do you ever wonder what lies beyond this meadow?" asked Dodo, tilting his little head as he looked up at his friend. Roro smiled brightly, his long ears bouncing with each movement. "I think about it all the time, Dodo, but the world outside the meadow is full of surprises and unknowns. What do you say we go on an adventure to find out?" Dodo's eyes widened with excitement. He flapped his tiny wings and hopped from foot to foot. "Yes, let's do it! Today's the day we find something new." The two friends giggled as they dashed toward the edge of the meadow, leaving their familiar surroundings behind. They had no map, no plan, just a sense of adventure and the thrill of discovery guiding them forward. The Forest of Whispers. After hopping through the meadow for a while, they entered the forest at the edge of the meadow. The towering trees formed a canopy above them, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. The air was thick with the scent of moss and fresh pine, and the only sounds were the occasional chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves. "This place feels magical, Roro," whispered Dodo, his feathers ruffled by the wind. "Do you think we're going to find something special?" Roro's ears perked up. "I have a feeling we're close, Dodo. I can feel it in my whiskers." As they ventured deeper into the forest, they noticed that the trees seemed to grow taller and the air shimmered with a soft, golden light. A strange, soothing whisper seemed to follow them. Dodo flapped his wings nervously. "What's that sound, Roro? It's like the trees are talking." Roro tilted his head and listened carefully. "I think it's the Forest of Whispers. Legend says that the trees in this forest can talk, but only if you're listening closely enough." They stood still, listening intently. The leaves rustled again, this time more clearly. "Welcome, little ones," the voice echoed through the trees. "You have come seeking the heart of the forest, but beware, for the path ahead is filled with riddles and trials. Only the pure of heart can pass." Roro's eyes widened with wonder. "We're on the right path, Dodo, but we must be brave and wise. Let's stay close and help each other." Together, they began walking deeper into the forest, the whispering voices guiding them along the way. The puzzle of the blue lake. After what felt like hours, Roro and Dodo stumbled upon a clearing. In the center of the clearing was a stunning blue lake, shimmering under the sun's rays. It was like nothing they had ever seen before. The water sparkled with an otherworldly glow, and around the edges of the lake stood stone statues of strange creatures, their eyes seemingly alive. "This is the Blue Lake," Roro said, his voice filled with awe. "It's said that whoever solves the riddle of the lake will be granted a special gift." Suddenly, a deep voice echoed from the water. "To pass, you must answer my riddle. If you solve it, the lake will grant you what you seek, but if you fail, you will be lost forever." Roro and Dodo exchanged nervous glances, but they were determined. The voice continued. "What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?" Roro scratched his chin thoughtfully. This is a tricky one," he muttered. Dodo flapped his tiny wings excitedly. "I know the answer, Roro. It's the letter M. It appears once in the word minute, twice in moment, and not at all in 1,000 years. The water shimmered brightly, and the stone statues around the lake seemed to come alive, nodding in approval. "Correct," the voice boomed. "You may pass." The lake's surface rippled, and from the center a glowing orb emerged, hovering in the air before them. Roro and Dodo approached it cautiously. The orb shone brighter than the sun, and within its glow they could feel warmth, peace, and a sense of wonder. "This is the heart of the forest," Roro whispered. "It's said to grant a single wish to those who find it." Dodo looked at Roro, his eyes wide with excitement. "What should we wish for, Roro?" Roro thought for a moment, his whiskers twitching. "I wish that we could always be together, exploring the world and having adventures. No matter where we go, I want us to stay best friends forever." The orb glowed even brighter, and a soft, harmonious sound filled the air. The heart of the forest granted their wish, and in that moment, Roro and Dodo knew that their friendship would last forever, no matter what adventures lay ahead. The return. With their wish granted, Roro and Dodo made their way back through the forest, the path now clear and easy to follow. The trees whispered their blessings, and the sun seemed to shine even brighter as they emerged from the forest. "We did it, Dodo! We found the heart of the forest!" Roro exclaimed, hopping excitedly. Dodo quacked happily. "And we'll never be apart, no matter what happens." As they returned to their beloved meadow, they knew that their friendship was stronger than ever. The world outside was full of mystery and magic, and they would face it together, side by side. And so their adventures continued, forever and ever, in the magical world they called home.